hear me, because it does that sometimes. I think it did. Oh, no, we're good. Okay. We're cool. I don't really know what I'm gonna do today. But I had an idea, so I'm thinking I'm gonna work on that right now. That gave y'all no more info than you had previously. The stream finally got a design worked out for this guy. I don't know what to name him yet, but this guy, friend of Arlo. So I'm drawing them both together today. Oh man, I am lagging. Okay, let me see if I can fix it. Sometimes it does this, and I don't know quite why. Maybe a D&D mode. Okay. I'm not sure what that means, but I can definitely look into it later. Ugh, okay. Well, thank you. I've been meaning to look into getting, like, a different streaming program because it bugs out on me all the time. Like, it has been a persistent issue. And I don't know how to fix, but it's also tricky to find streaming software I can... Let's see, I haven't drawn Arlo in a bit, so I'm kind of trying to figure out how to get his features right. And also his old ref, like I think his nose needs to be bumped out a bit more. This is a cropped down version of it. But it's fairly old. How old is it? Let's see. So my style is a bit different now. Okay. Oh, I am on the wrong layer. There we go, that's a bit better. I think. Is that too much? Yeah, it's too much. Yeah, I do use some custom brushes, mostly just for my line work, but right now I'm just using 6B pencil, which is underneath sketching, I think. Yep, it's under sketching. So this one... Oh, congrats, Rosie! On the figuring yourself out thing. The revamping lore is cool, too. Which is not what I was congratulating. Something's off with his face. And see if this doesn't work, we're just gonna jump to the other character and hope for the best. Honestly... I might also need to give him more of a forehead. Right now, his forehead is looking like it's gonna be pretty much shaved off once I add his hair. I would really rather he not look like I've just bashed him over the head with a pan, flattened out his skull. Yeah, I'm getting somewhere. I do have other stuff I can work on, so if I ever get bored of this, we may jump around. But I'm gonna try to get... I've been drawing a lot of, closer to realism, at least traditionally. I took a few days to work traditionally. And I've been drawing sheep and cats, so I'm used to the sheep face being more like slightly-ish. They've got more of an inward curve. Species I was drawing anyway. Hey, Elliot. Oh, dude, I've been meaning to tell you. I have the thing done. Genuinely, I need to remember to send it to you. I was debating with myself for a bit over whether or not I had, like, everything, positioned the best way I possibly could. But I think I'm happy enough with it to send it over. And then I don't know if we were gonna do silly images for the beginning, but if you happen to want to, I'd be so down. feel like but I've added that last piece. I've got your, so I added that on. Oop. Zoom me way out. Got his little square goat eyes. I do love being able to give characters square eyes. Drawing, not easy to do. No, he needs to look a little... Oh! Let me know and I can always start it back up. I haven't bothered to go do the research to figure out a different program. I need to. Man, the basic view is long. Here we go. Maybe I just will. Oh, his hair. Yeah. Yeah, his face is gonna look super flat if I saw that, Elliot. I think I forgot to respond to it, but I did see that. That's what I was talking about. That's what I added on. I've got everything else done. And now that. I need to be able to tell these apart a bit better. Oop. There we go. I did not like being changed. Oop. Wrong direction. I also don't know how long I'm gonna be on here like this. Probably a while. Until I run out of ideas. Sorry, not ideas, motivation. I'm not creating things from, like, completely from scratch. I've got the sketches done. Yeah, we're gonna skip that song. I am not feeling it after all. His hair's too big. You just shrink that down. Yeah, that still looks weird. Alright, hang on. We are gonna briefly sketch this and I have to go back. I'll go back. Because I don't need his hair looking wonky, like weirdly large. That was a bit better. Oh, you're good, Rosie. Favorite song changes weekly. It's a hard thing to choose. I've been listening to on loop a lot too. Dude, I used to be so into that song, Absolute Territory. Like when the animation memes for it first started coming out. Yeah, that was my jam for a bit there. I might have been going in a better direction initially than where I started moving with this one. This little chunk of hair. See, the tricky thing is I don't want to lift it too high, but I also don't want to cover his ear entirely. Because it should split a little bit. See, and that looks weird to me. Like, this chunk is really thick, and then this chunk suddenly thins out, and it's wrong, but then if I pull this down, I've got a tangent there now. Ugh. And that didn't quite look right either. Oh my god. Is one of my least favorite parts. It's why this guy over here doesn't have hair. Look at him. No hair. He's got like this little scruff in the back, and that's it. So much easier to draw. And then he's got these droopy ears, which are really fun to draw. I still need to figure out a name for him. I don't know what I'm gonna name him, but I do need to name him eventually. Yeah, he's bald. Bald and torturing people who have hair. I mean, at least he's got hobbies, you know, but... Oh, and leaving already. Alright. See ya. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna name that dog. Which sucks, because I've already coded his plot in Arlo's profile. I think I have straight up typed in TBN a few times. It is so great. So great having to refer to him that way. Close enough. This is a really... I drew this really thick. Hang on, I'm just gonna... This haircut reminds me of something, and I can't put my name on it, but it's gonna bug me until I figure it out. I do want to give him a similar name to Arlo, because I think it would be weird to have this goat named Arlo, and then have a dog and give him a name like, I don't know, Snickers or something. Like, I don't want to give him a pet name. But then it gets to human names, and it's like, well, I don't want him named Tom or Jerry. Like, there's nothing wrong with those names. I don't know, man. I don't think so. Oh, Trek. And then when I'm trying to name a character that way, I'm so tempted to just go look through my family tree and start stealing some names. I have done that once before. Kind of hard to do when half of them are Marys, though. Rosie, I see you. That is a good idea. I probably need to do that. See if I can... There we go. I didn't like that those were at the same angle, so that's a bit better. Oh, dude, all of the cat emojis are fun. But then if I use them, I look weird. Dude, that's crazy that you've... Like, that is a lot of dedication to track a family tree of 200. I'm excited to see how it looks. So yeah, absolutely send it over. I would love to see. I do... Oh. Oh, bad. Oh. That... His hair just... Okay. Man, gonna have to send him to the barber. I've already got enough issues with neglecting my characters. I don't think I've drawn a single one of them act. I do need to, though. they'd probably enjoy a little snack. Honestly, I might. I don't feel like cleaning this up all that much. I forgot his eyelashes. I do that so often. I forget to give him little eyelashes. He's got them, I don't always remember. Alright, that second one looked fine. The first... Okay. There we go. He's messing around with the idea of maybe giving him, like, little, disbudding scarring. Obviously covered by his hair, but if I do that, I probably need to make a reference for it so that people on Artfight, like, have the option to. Because I have it in his little description under his design notes. I'm like, you can't... yeah, I'm good down here. Let's see. I know I have... yeah, that might be too much fluff. I know I have some art of Rusty I can work on, but also I don't know how much I want to work on that. I've got some old character designs I could work on. I have, and my fight. Oh my gosh, it's so fun. I almost did. I think it was didn't, because I was too nervous. I was like, no, I'm gonna have to talk to people, and it's gonna be scary. So I didn't do it, and I will forever regret that, because everyone else gets the little extent of my involvement. Such a cool theme, though. And then the badges for that year were Twilight themed. It was great. Let me set that to multiply, so this song is fine. Let's see, his shoulders angled this way. Let's see. Well, his shoulder blade needs to be back to about there, and then his spine's like here. If only I didn't care about anatomy, this would be so much easier. And it would also look wonky, but it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Does his hair go down? Yes, it does. Did you catch it? Dude, that was 8 crickets. Crickets usually freak me out a bit. I think it's probably because the wild ones we have here, they just kind of scurry in the not for me. Nowadays I'm more chill with them, but I still don't want to touch them. They still freak me out a little bit. Just a little bit. They don't scare me as bad as roaches do. Roaches, I cannot handle. Never been worth it. One of them just ran straight for the house again. One time when I did that, I was releasing it outside and it went straight for the door. Spiders are cute. Was it like a jumping spider, or? Because jumping spiders are usually pretty friendly. I feel like I did something weird with his tail. It's probably that his tail looks too long to me. Hang on. There we go. That's a bit better. That tail was getting lengthy. It was like a little too close to a dog texture I have that I'm working on. Y'all want to snoop through my Procreate for a minute? Because you've got some time. Okay, so this top row here, all of those need redesigned. Except for the one clear to the right, and Oats right next to her. I wouldn't say they need redesigned, they just need new reference. This character I want to work on. but also I don't know if I want to work on it right now. This one I also need to work on getting the design. Oh. Alright, we're gonna sit here for a minute while Procreate decides whether or not it wants to load. There we go. I do need to finish working on this design, because this is nice, but it's a lot, and then I've got more simplified versions of stuff. That one's an entirely different color palette, blah, blah, blah. But I also don't have ideas for that one right now. I don't think I have much else in progress. This character needs a new ref. This one's got an animation I could finish. Ooh, if stream is freezing, it might be me. Hang on. Let's find out. Just in case it's chopping up my voice, I am going to send a little message. Yeah, we might work on this. It's very choppy, but I really, oh, right. I would much rather animate this than all of the detail on that. So, doing like the simpler version. Let's see. And there's the next frame for hair. Okay. Pretty much the same shape, it's just going to drag down. Does her head go... Okay, it starts about that high up. Okay. It starts here, okay. This is like the fully up point. So then I can add some drag upwards. I don't know if I used this version of 6B or the one I've got that... Oh. Wrong color, right. Yeah, it looks like I used the other one. Which is the exact same, I just have the size limits changed. Yeah, okay, let's have this pretty much hold. I'm gonna move some of this down, but then I'm also gonna keep some of it held up, and we're gonna see if it works or if I need to just not do any drag. No, that's not entirely smooth. Actually get an idea. When it flashes like that, it's hard to tell what's going on. Is that too low? Hang on. Yes. But that's also too low. Okay. Let's see if that... This part might not if this extends outwards like that. Let's just fix it here and hope for the best. Okay. You know what? It's not bad. This recedes and then vanishes, which is a bit of an issue. It's okay if it recedes a bit, I just don't need it that obvious. You know what, maybe I do let it vanish on that frame. Yeah, that's probably fine. If I do end up finishing this, I am going to leave the lines a little bit messier, because I do not want to clean it up. Not today, anyway. I'm probably going to use this as a page doll over on my art bite too. I've been trying to make all of my characters' profiles look really nice, so I've been trying to add one to all of them, but I've been doing it slowly but surely. It's one thing to recode and add their information on there, it's another to have to draw out a whole page doll. It's not terrible, I'm just a little bit lazy. Great. Maybe I did need this brush over here. This brush, what would be the better way to say that? Okay, see, so now I've got the issue of I like these two frames. I don't like where they land, which is great. I at least know the movements I need, so I can... It's got like all of my old favorites on it. It doesn't have much of my new ones. I think the closest thing I have currently is this. And then I've got with Arlo and his friend, he's sort of got like a alternate imagined where he's like dreaming about if his feelings work out and they have a relationship, but that's not gonna happen because I'm not allowing it. It is a cool idea though, like making an alternate universe for your own character. Oh, I guess some of y'all might not know. For those who don't remember all my characters' names, which is completely fair because I rarely bring them up outside of streams and stuff like Art Fight where they're a little bit more important. Arlo is the goat character I was just drawing a bit ago. I feel like my line work gets really thin over here compared to before, but I also don't want it to get darker, like have the color more concentrated. Because it's one thing to do that, and then it's another to go over it a bunch with littler strokes, you know? That's closer to fully filled in. I don't want to do that, but I also don't want to completely redraw every line. Okay, I think that's closer to looking right. And I think you can tell fairly well that there's some weight behind this. Where is it? Here. We're gonna ignore that for now. Don't mind it. Don't pay it any mind. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's smart. Especially because then you can play around with more songs. Because if they don't fit the original story, you've just got your AUs. Okay. We are gonna move this over here, probably. Let me just scooch that up a bit. I probably should have started this on ToonSquid if I'm being entirely honest, because this is a pain to work with by comparison, but it's fine. It's fine. I do like that I can work on multiple layers with ToonSquid, though. It's a lot harder to do that on Procreate because it is not built for animation. It allows it, it's just not centered around it. So it's a little bit trickier to use. The animation is more of an afterthought. Alright, I'm gonna have this abruptly drop and hope it looks fine. Because I need a little more drama going on. Yeah, it's okay. I just wish I could use separate layers. Because if, say, I wanted... Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? If I wanted this specific image of her hair to hold for a few frames, but I wanted something else to change, I could just set it on a different layer and hold that layer, and then the other one can move freely. It's amazing, and I don't have to merge anything, and I don't have to group anything. It's almost like it's an actual animation program. Oh my goodness. Oop. Alright. Let's see. Okay. That looks a little better. I feel like I need to thin. I'm gonna do is duplicate, and then I'm gonna erase, and I'm gonna use my onion skin as a sketch, and I'm just gonna go over it. Look at me being smart. Yeah, okay, it's fine where it's at. Let me just keep it to this side of my next frame. I do find pretty okay workarounds. I am just getting more and more picky about music. As time goes on. Which is fine, because on one hand, I'm finally settling into a genre, but on the other one, it's like, no, my old music taste. The worst part is the songs I used to. You're good. Not much has happened. There was me struggling to draw hair a bit ago, and look at where we're at. I'm still drawing hair, but it's different hair. Is that... Yeah, that's right. Bam. Okay. And that's actually too thin. Struggles of animation. Maybe I will have to clean this up after all. I really did not want to. I can save it for another day, it's fine. It's fine. And I still have to draw her tail. Sigh. Can't believe I'm choosing to do this. Fully my choice, and I'm choosing to do it. Okay, where am I? Okay, so here's the lowest point down. And I've got... So that should be my high point? No. It's closer to here? Maybe I don't... So then I end up just drawing them, like, definitely a lot different than, like... This style is actually inspired a bit by some of the older My Little Pony, the toys. Back when they had faces that were still horse-shaped. She got some really cool art on Art Fight, too, this year. It was awesome. There was someone who got an attack in, like, super last minute, which is understandable, because they did a fully rendered, like, scene with a bunch of characters. And most of them were named Thistle. Everyone went, like, crazy this year. Oh my gosh, and then someone hit me with a revenge, an attack on Arlo. And he's drawn out in like a prairie, like a field, and there's a storm behind him. Oh, it was amazing. He only got, oh my goodness gracious. I think I got like 40 attacks in. It was a lot. I got some really cool ones done though. So now we're gonna go look at my art fight folder because I want to share with you guys. And also you can see some of the stuff I didn't finish. Like this one. Originally I was gonna finish this, and then I decided that revenge was a little bit more important to me, and I sped ran. Me. It does not like me. Go see how bad it was, and it cut out an entire rant on zinc sunscreen. Let me check how long this took, because yeah, 6 hours. It did not take long at all. At the screen for a minute. That was a good one. I think my favorite of the year, though, honestly, is, oh my god. I think I posted the final, like, 10 minutes before the fight ended. And there was an issue, actually. There was, like, a random line right up here, like a random blue line that I think I accidentally put down when I was adding this blue to the background here. It was bad. It was bad. Not very fun. Worth it though. This one was really good too. I feel like this is where it finally clicked in my head the way horse faces work. Like you've got the 3 shapes on the lower jaw. I finally got that. Dude, it keeps freezing. Strawberry's better. I'm not gonna lie to your face. This one, I also really liked this one. Doing the background on this, because it felt like I was doing sketchbooking. It was very fun. Very fun sketchbooking, except I don't have to hoard random scraps of paper to do it. This one was really fun, like the textures on the fur. And it was also a borzoi, which is great. I love borzois. But I have never drawn an ear like this before, so that was an experience too. And then I gotta do this border, so there's candles here, and then the smoke, and then these little paw prints, because I didn't know what to put right here. And then you've got little borzois up here, and there's a fire in the middle, because the character's got a candle on its head. But, like, it was so fun! It was so fun, and then there's a little bit of glow on the candle. Were there any else that stuck out? Oh! I did some, like, fully rendered scenes. Let me turn off the drawing guide here. I had one person attack Rusty, and then I saw that, and the person did, so naturally I hit them back with this. First full body of the year, I think. Actually, it might not have been the first full body. It was definitely not the first full body. Never mind. Ignore that one comment. Oh! Bye, Mira Crew! Their character and mine. Do like a regular, the orange for the sunset is in the opposite direction of the light source. If we just ignore that, it's fine. I didn't do much else for a full background. I did this, which was sort of close to a background, not like a fully rendered one. There was mid. Where was it? Oh, this one I almost did, because I was like, oh, that's such a cool character, and I was like, but then I ended up drawing their other character, Hazy Bounce, here, because I really liked her hair. So then I finished Hazy Bounce, and then I didn't finish the other one. Oh, there was this one too, this person, so naturally I did have to draw her. Where is her ref? Here we go. I think her name's, I want to say it was Glinky. Yeah! Look at her! Like, she's such a cute character. So then I drew her. She was really fun to do. Another one of my favorites from this year. Oh, here's Beatrice. I liked getting to do the posing on this one. I don't know if you can see her lugs too great against the darker background. But she was really fun to do. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Yeah, the trees were really fun to do. That's all this is. It is entirely 6B pencil and soft brush. Really fun to do. I think there might have been... No, there wasn't an issue with me uploading this one. I just had to step away from my canvas for a bit before I did. What else? Oh, here we go. Is it freezing? It might be freezing, hang on. These look perfect with it. Oh, it's amazing. Little homepage for recently uploaded characters, and I was like, yeah, I gotta draw that. So then I got on it immediately. I think I ended up posting that the day after the character was posted. Such a cool design though, oh my gosh. And then their revenge on me was also really cool. They drew Buttons, who's a coyote. I need to redesign him so badly, oh my gosh. There is way too much going on with fun. This guy, I don't know if but this guy had to add a border on it, which is what this is. It's little seals balancing a ball, and then there's laughter, because clown, you know? And then there's little waves, because I feel like that goes with the seals, and I had blank space there that I needed to fill. And then I realized that those frames are really fun to do, which is why they're on several attacks. It's on this one too. Right? I thought that was so fun to do, because you can't really tell from afar, and then you zoom in, and it's little seals. Look at them. So cute. There's for sure another, oh, here we go. This one, I added just some simple little leaves. And then I also figured out a way that I really like doing eye highlights. So that was fun to do too. This one turned out pretty good too. Fine species, it's so fun. So much fun. Are there any others that I want to yap about before I force myself to go back to work? Guess not. Guess not. Yeah, I was productive this year. Arlo. You know what, matter of fact, he wouldn't stop it. He would freak out over it, and this guy would have to stop. I can see that happening. I can see other characters doing stuff too. Bashful here, who needs... Heads up, look away now. I still feel like Arlo's more likely to do it though. It's very... I don't think she'd start a wildfire. It totally did. It did not like seeing Bash's new design. Oh my gosh, okay. We're gonna repeat it then. We're repeating it. Okay. I'm gonna assume y'all heard most of that, and I'm gonna stop this, and I'm gonna give you, like, the